$98. Or your choice of 27-foot tie-down ratchet straps, just $7.99 a piece. And don't miss taking a spin on the baddest mowers at our Lawn Mower Rodeo, Saturday, June 18th from 10 till 2. Must be 16 or older to ride. Shop now at RuralKing.com or your neighborhood Rural King, America's farm and home store.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine today with a thunderstorm in the afternoon. High today 89 to 91. Then clouds breaking tonight with a low of 72 to 76. Look for a mix of clouds and sunshine Friday with a heavy thunderstorm in the afternoon and a high of 88 to 92. Thunderstorms Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
Blockers Furniture is having their huge Independence Day 4th of July sale. We're talking an 80,000 square foot showroom full of savings. Beautiful sectionals starting as low as $19 per month. Check out the Dunwell Power Headrest Sofa with savings up to $200. You can save up to $600 on select queen storage bed with dresser and mirror sets. And right now during Blockers Furniture Independence Day 4th of July sale, mattresses start at just $3.99. And all outdoor furniture and accessories 25% off. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala. See store for complete offer details.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Good Thursday morning. Welcome to Ocala Talks. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you from the studios of WOCA Radio, just off the runway at the Ocala International Airport in the Brick City, beautiful Ocala, Florida. Flying solo this morning. Let me be clear. It's Galen's favorite line, so go ahead and help out a good friend of mine, John, with some of Galen's best lines, because he loves when Galen comes on with his best lines. Galen is with his son for the next 2 days at Florida State University orientation for incoming freshmen, so he will not be joining us. But I do want to remind you that even with Galen not being here and us not having our rapport that we have, we still do have a serious situation at the blood banks around our area with a shortage. They're in a critical need of all blood types, O positive especially. Galen sent me a text to remind that O positive is a definite need because it is a universal, and so, we're in the dire need of O positive and all blood types. So go out and talk to folks, anybody that wants to give blood, go tell them that it's giving the gift of life to give blood, and go out and help out your fellow man by giving blood. So Galen would want us to know that. So we're efforting to try to get some clarity from the county on a road situation. I'm texting back and forth with Stacy Causey now, trying to figure that out. So we got that coming up today. We're talking about the intersection of Southwest 66th Street and Southwest 49th. Trying to make time for the county engineer to come in and talk about that, maybe or take a phone call. So we got that on the burner. Plus, there's a retirement today. Supreme Court retirement today. Justice Breyer stepping down today, retiring today. Ooh, Joe Biden gets to appoint another justice. No, he does not. Justice Kenyatta Jackson, that's whose place she's taken. She's already been approved by the Senate. She just officially will be sworn in this afternoon after Justice Breyer officially retires. So we've already had the Supreme Court justice has been nominated and approved by the Senate. So She will take over as the first African-American female justice once Justice Breyer officially retires this morning. I think it'll be around noon when he officially retires and she is sworn in. So the court will not change hardly at all. It'll still be 6-3 if you believe the court believes in politics. I try not to think the court believes in politics because I want to believe the system works. It's a system of checks and balances. Tom, what's that? Nobody seems to be checking and balancing. Well, checks and balances is the system that our founding forefathers came up with that said there were 3 branches. They patterned it and this is what gets me. People say, well, Tom, separation of church and state, that's what it says in the thing. It said, yes, it does say separation of church and state, that no one will be persecuted for their religious beliefs. But if you don't think religion was part of the founding forefathers' idea when they founded this country, just look at the checks and balances system. Tom, what do you mean? Well, you got the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. The founding forefathers set it up so that none of the 3 had any more power than the other 2. So the president's not more powerful than Congress. Congress is not more powerful than the president, and neither one are more powerful than the Supreme Court. They all operate in a triumvirate. Congress makes laws, the president signs the laws, and then the court decides whether they're legal or not. President makes a budget, Congress approves the budget, the court decides whether it's legal or not. The founding forefathers made them in the eyes of the Trinity. Tom, what's the Trinity? Well, for those of non-religious faith, I'll tell you what the Trinity is. For those that are religious, you know what the Trinity is. Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Well, now am I saying that the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch are Father, Son, and Holy Ghost? No, I'm not. I'm saying they were created in the likeness. They were patterned after the Trinity. They're not the Trinity, but they were patterned after the Trinity. That's what I'm talking about. So one of the 3 branches is losing a justice today, but gaining a justice all at the same time. So that will take place today around noon. There's also a rocket launch today at the Cape. The window opens at 6 p.m. tonight. Last time I checked, there was like a 65% chance that the launch will happen. It does have a 2-hour window, so 6 to 8 p.m. is the window. So, that could improve depending on how quick storms move through the Cape Canaveral area that are supposed to be there from afternoon showers just because it's Florida. But if you look out into the southeastern sky around 6 o'clock or, somewhere around there and you see a bright light rocketing up through the sky, that's because a rocket launched at Cape Canaveral. That is to take place tonight at 6. The window opens at 6 p.m. and the launch window lasts for 2 hours. It's really cool if you get a wide open space and everything, and you can see it. It's really cool to see it from the distance we live at because you get to see actually the curvature of the earth that way. Because it doesn't go straight up because it's not. The earth is curved, and even though we're not that far from Cape Canaveral, you can still see the curve of the earth as the rocket takes off. The reason it arches is because of the curve of the earth as it goes up into orbit. So it's really cool from our distance to watch it. And if you get a good, clear, unobstructed view of the southeast sky, you can usually see it here at the airport when it takes off. It is almost directly across the street. If you look directly across OBS, almost parallel, you see the rocket come up right there in the southeastern sky. So it's if you get an unobstructed view, the window opens at 6 p.m. today. We do have a couple interviews, one with a doctor about heart disease and stroke. We'll Very important to me, being the recent issues I've had with heart issues. And we'll round out the day with a visit from Bo from Blockers Furniture to find out what's going on at Blockers on this 4th of July weekend sale that they're having. All that on today's Ocala Talks, plus we'll get you updated on some local stories as well. We'll do that next. You're listening to Ocala Talks on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Hey folks, you need to know all about Bob Wine's War on Inflation with their fabulous warm weather deals this week. Now listen, the whole long list of your favorite fruit, starting with blueberries, they're all on BOGO this week. They've got loquat, dragon fruit, pineapple, figs, apple, pear, peach, cherry, many more, all buy one, get one free. Then check out the new inflation-fighting price on summer annuals. They're already low-priced at $2.99, but you can mix or match a tray of 18 of your favorites for just $29.99. Get this, all flowering vines are 50% off, and a great selection of citrus starting at just $69.99. Don't forget crepe myrtles, they're 50% off, prices starting at just $9.99. Now don't wait. Check the ad and hurry to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. Open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3. Keeping Ocala green and growing for 70 years.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Do you suffer from joint pain or anxiety? Natural Life CBD Kratom and Kava can help. Our CBD certified associates will consult with you. Chocolate, gummies, CBD oil. We have Delta 8 products with quality you can trust, all held to the highest standard. Natural Life has 2 locations to serve you, open 7 days a week, located in the S-Curve and in the Heathbrook Shopping Plaza. Give them a call at 352-355-3040. And if you stop in and tell them you heard it on WOCA, you'll receive 20% off your purchase at Natural Life CBD Kratom and Kava.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
If you're living with chronic joint pain in your knees, hips, lower back, and shoulders, I've got exciting news for you.
Emmett Smith, all-time rushing leader and Hall of Famer.
Now you can get relief from pain without harmful medications and surgery. Call my guys at QC Kinetics. QC Kinetics specializes in biologic therapies that can repair and restore damaged tissue. I'm talking about natural pain treatments now available, not just for pro athletes, but to people like you.
At QC Kinetics, we're seeing patients every day who suffer from chronic joint pain but who desperately wanted to avoid surgery. We're treating joint pain with biologic therapies, regenerative solutions with long-lasting results.
Listen, it's all about getting your life back. Playing touch football with kids, walking upstairs pain-free, getting back on a job, and patients at QC Kinetics are raving about the results.
QC Kinetics. Call to learn more about restorative treatments that can get you back in the game.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Thursday. I'm going to go back a day. On a Thursday, I just got confirmation that Elton Holland, the county engineer for the Marion County Board of County Commissioners, he will join us at 8:35 to talk about the intersection of 66th and 49th. So we'll get some clarity on what's going on with that, future of that intersection, because there's some citizens that have a concern about that intersection. And we will get the latest from Elton Holland, the county engineer for the Marion County Board of County Commissioners. That's at 8:35 this morning. Somebody texted me and goes, Tom, how's there a new justice during the break? Said, how's there a new justice if one's just retiring? Well, he announced his retirement months ago. So Joe Biden appointed another judge to take his place once he retired. Well, he retires today. She's already been approved and everything, so she's going to step in. It's that easy. Once the retirement was announced, the Biden administration went about picking a justice to take his place. You don't wait until the judge retires to pick a justice to take his place, or you shouldn't, because then you leave the court at a 6-2, or you only have 8 justices, so it's a lot of times 4-4 with ties. I think the Biden administration got this one right. I don't know. I think that the having a justice ready, so when the justice retires, you put one right on the bench, makes a lot of sense. So that's how that happened. The retirement was announced months ago, and the replacement was picked and approved months ago. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, Tom.
Morning, Hugh.
Say, she's replacing a liberal judge, and I think she's liberal too, naturally. So there's not going to be any change, right?
If you believe that the court listens to politics, yes, there will be no change.
Yeah, exactly.
if you believe that, I have a tendency to think that justices decide on the merits of each case, because that way the system works. But I understand that I'm in the minority, not the majority, that a lot of people believe that the system is slanted towards the conservatives now because of the political leanings of 6 of the justices. I have to have the faith that when they put that robe on, their politics take a back seat to objectivity and the merits of the case. That's how I have to look at it.
Yeah, well, let's hope that's true, because that's the way it should be.
That is the way it should be. And for you to have faith in the system, you have to have faith that that's what the justices do.
Right. Say, Tom, I got a real quick question. Just south of the farmers market, there's a big construction project going on. Do you know what that is?
Just south of the downtown market?
Farmers. Yeah.
On 3rd Street, just past the downtown market, on the right-hand side of the road, just before you get to Geotech, which was the old Fiddlesticks restaurant. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, a large construction area.
Yeah, it's a large. If you're talking about going south towards America towards 17th. That is a large. That's a townhome. That's a group of townhomes being built.
The way it looks going by it for the last month or so, it looks to me like they're building a big parking lot.
No, it's big set of townhomes going in there.
I'll be darned. Okay, I was kind of hoping in a way it was parking because parking for the farmers market on Saturday can be a little bit challenging at certain times, and that'd have been a great place for a parking lot. But we'll get through it all right. So so there's some more progress going on downtown.
You just got to know where to park, Hugh. That's all. Just got to know where to park.
Yeah. I know where to go. Yeah. Okay, take care.
Thanks, Hugh. Thanks for the call. But yeah, that's a townhome going in, a townhome grouping going in, right there on the corner. Well, it's not on the corner actually. It's just past when you go cross over 8th and you go down 3rd, just to right there at 9th, 10th, and 11th. There's a big townhome group going in there right next to Geotech. So that is what is going in right there. I don't know if you've heard about what's going on at 39th, I'm at 49th and 66th Street. It's the intersection of Southwest 66th Street and Southwest 49th Avenue. There are people that think that road is a deadly disaster and think that it needs to some things need to be done. It's a three-way intersection where Southwest 49th Avenue terminates at Southwest 66th Street. It opened in April of last year. Now, as we all know, 49th Avenue eventually is going to be extended, but for now it dead ends at 66th Street. And there are some residents that are worried about the ability to traverse that intersection, especially at night, they say. And they fear that the traffic and the number of speeders, because the speed limit's 45 miles an hour just south of that intersection, they're concerned with that. We're talking about where they intersect, about 1.5 miles east of State Road 200. Street crosses over Interstate 75 just east of 49th Avenue. So there's some concern about the safety of how that road abruptly comes to an end. It's not always going to abruptly come to an end, but it's going to continue. But there are some people that are concerned with how that's going to work. Well, we're going to talk to Elton Holland. He's the county engineer for Marion County Board of County Commissioners in about 10 minutes to address those concerns that people have. So stick around for that, because people have said, traffic lights and what can we do? Well, I don't know those answers. But as always, WOCA does the best it can do, and we have contacted the Stacy Causey, who you heard her numerous times on the show here, and I asked her if she wanted to come on and talk about it, because I read a newspaper article about it. She was quoted in the newspaper. She goes, "How about if I just give you the county engineer? He knows about it." And I said, "That's even better." So the county engineer Elton Holland will join us at 8:35. And, there's a whole lot that goes into it. We'll ask him about these things. I'm sure that it's not just what the Marion County Office of County Engineer wants. I'm sure there's a collaboration with probably FDOT. So I don't know all that goes into making a road or all that goes into making a road safe when it comes to it says it's an abrupt end, but if you've ever driven down 49th, you're inundated with signs saying the intersection, the end is coming. There are lots of road signs now. I've never traveled that road at night, so I don't know, but I'm sure the signs are very visible because there's a bunch of them, and it warns you that the end's coming up. So we'll see what can be done and how long it's going to be this way, because the road's going through. 49th's going to continue across 66th eventually. So we will talk to Elton Holland about that coming up. Also later in the show, school test results are in. We'll talk about how Marion County students did overall. And I guess the man won't let me just go away, won't let me just stop talking about him. Don Browning, we'll talk about him later in the show because, he's wants the governor to get involved. He said he wants the governor to get involved, so I think that that may actually be about to happen. So we'll give you the latest on the Don Browning saga as well. And is Marion County in a crisis? A lot of people think so. We'll talk about what that crisis is coming up on the show today as well. We'll take a break, come back. Elton Holland, the county engineer for the Marion County Board of County Commissioners, on the phone with us next. You're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Personal income and outlays report for April comes out this morning. The PCE, or personal consumption expenditures, will be released by the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis at 8:30 Eastern. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson will be sworn in as the Supreme Court's first black female justice at noon today, just minutes after her mentor, Justice Stephen G. Breyer, makes his retirement official. Personal information for Californians who are granted or denied a concealed and carry weapons permit over a 10-year period, as well as personal information, was disclosed online this week by the state of California. A gun owner lashes out at the government agency on ABC 10.
Why should you be exposing them to these additional risks? It doesn't make any sense. The only way forward, in my opinion, stop holding lists of gun owners.
Thanks for listening. We are USA Radio News.
First, we decide where we want to go. Then we need to know the best way to get there.